What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the loot guide for Brightmoor, or my loot guide, where I think I know the best spots to find loot, and I'm going to be showing you guys these things. So if you guys do enjoy the video at all and find it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more if you want some more guides and shit for Miscreated. Now, right when you enter Brightmoor, you're always going to want to check this cop car, as it can spawn guns and other shit. Like there you can see it's a car battery. And you're basically going to want to head over here. I'm going to be honest, these white houses kind of suck a lot for loot. I think I've only found a pistol in here, and I think it's very rare. Because when you walk in, I mean, there's never anything here. It's a crappy location. I never find anything. I don't even bother going in these anymore. So don't bother with these white buildings. They're kind of trash. Now, going past the white buildings, as you can see, there are some military camp things and some apartments and houses. I do recommend you loot every residential house in this town. They all have amazing loot. So I mean, as you can see, if you in my last guide, I explained how to loot these kind of houses. So if you want to check out my Pinecrest guide, you can go check that out. But I showed you how to loot every kind of house, and all the houses are the same here. So yeah, these apartment buildings are very good for loot. Maybe not this one, but I'll show you for an example. When you walk in, you always want to look on tables, shelves. Oh, look at that. We already got one. There's a revolver on top of here. So these apartments kind of kick ass because you can find a lot of shit. Maybe not on the first floor, but right here is another one. You can go on the second floor and third floor and find shit. So it's kind of like a 33% chance you'll find something on one of the floors, you know? So you got your drinks, you got, all your good shit, clothing. There's a backpack. And we got Hunter's bandana. If you go to the third floor, it's usually the best stuff's on the third floor because it's like kind of blocked off. So when you come in here, look on the shelves, nothing. There's some food right there. Look on the ground. And over here, there's usually a rifle, or on the couch, or up here. So moving on, these tents suck a lot. Don't ever loot these tents. They're awful. I never find anything in them, so don't even worry about them. But do check the cars around here, though. Every car in this game can spawn something magnificent. So right there, we got a 45 round ACP, and we got fire axe in there. This helicopter, I don't think it spawns anything. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, all these cars, check all these cars. They're pretty good. And right here, guns can spawn. I found a shotgun right here once. So yeah, these over here, the white houses. Again, they're kind of the same ones as those ones. I mean, if you want to check them out, there is a chance you'd find something. I just wouldn't bother with them. As you move along, keep checking all those cars, all the trucks. If you gotta just check the trunk on top and the passenger seat. These warehouses, don't even touch them. They're awful. Don't loot anything in them. Car doors open. Check, check. Don't loot this building. This building has nothing in it. Same with the office building and warehouses over here. If you look over here, there's this warehouse, one next to it, one over there, and an office building. These have no loot ever. They are awful. You'll never find shit there. I mean, unless you're like extremely lucky. I just don't even waste my time anymore. So remember, always check the cars. There's some food. They're rotten. There is something over here that you can loot, though. You can loot these crates. The ones that have like stuff in them can have shit, but the ones that don't have like anything in it, like this one, never has anything in it. So those two are extraneous. This one you can check. Gun spawn can be right there, and gun spawn can be on the bed. So nothing there, doesn't seem. Always check the cars. I don't think the trucks spawn anything like good in the back except for like food and stuff, as you can see right there. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you the residentials and the rest of Brightmoor. By the way, over there, there's nothing ever. We have 1, 2 apartment buildings, and 1, 2 right there, and then 1, 2, 3 over there. These two, I don't think that they're that good. All right, look at that. We got another pistol. We're racking up the loot. Put those guys. Oh, wait. The apartment buildings in the middle that I showed you right here, I don't think those have anything in it, but these ones do. I find guns in them all the time when I'm like a fresh spawn or something. This is one of those regular houses that I've showed you how to loot multiple times. I mean, if you don't know how to loot these, check out the other video like I said. They're pretty easy. You just gotta look on top of shelves and on the floor and in corners. But looking at these apartment buildings, it's kind of like the same thing of what I showed you before, except these ones are touched a lot less than those ones, because those ones are the main PvP area and people usually take everything in them. These ones, they're usually pretty lootful, I would say, because you find a lot of shit. I mean, you got all the food in there, and then the first floor isn't always the best floor, okay? The second and third are kind of your gun spawn floors. So let's go up here. The gun spawn would be over here by the bed or on top of the shelf. And the third floor, I know of a few gun spawns. Let me show you. There's a gun spawn right here. We got Outback out though. If you come over here on top of the shelves, like I found this Magnum on top of this shelf and behind this couch, or on top of the couch like that. There we go. We got a 12 gauge shotgun. It's pretty nice. So yeah, that's every apartment is kind of the same process. So just follow this guide for the apartments and you'll be pretty set on finding loot, because honestly this game is really easy to find loot in. As you move down the street, you see all these residential buildings. You want to loot all of those, but you also want to loot this diner. It's got 2 counters which can both spawn pistols under, and it's got this shelf. Now see, there's nothing under the diner, but you couldn't find stuff. And there could be stuff on this shelf if I could get enough time to jump. There could be something right there. I don't think anything spawns in these tables. But as you come out here, these houses can all spawn good shit. There's that part of the building for sure. These are all just regular residential houses. I recommend looting every single one. I'm just gonna kill the zombie real quick. I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, that's for like mechanical stuff. Here you see more of these. Look at that, MP5 mag, 9 shots. Just like I told you, they spawn in the ones that have shit in them. Nothing in there and nothing in there, because there's never anything in there. The cars, always look in the cars. Right there, we got a hockey mask, nice. I'll show you one of these apartment buildings. I'll just show you how to loot one of them. So you basically, I think someone can spawn on that table. You walk in, shelf, shelf, shelf. Walk in here, shelf, shelf. Look at that. We got a hollow sight. That's pretty awesome. Oops. Yeah, no. Well, we get a hollow sight from there. Food, garage, melee weapons up there, helmet, you know, all that good shit. We got some hunter gloves. Let's grab those. Hunter gloves. Look on all the shelves. Guns on all the shelves. And hollow sights, as you can see. Upstairs building, you look behind this bed. As you can see, there's some boots right there. In here, you look behind the bed. And over here, some food. And in this room, you're going to want to look on the shelf, and over here. That's all the loot spawns for this house. I just want to show you this house because it does have a ton, as you can see. So, yeah. Moving down here, you just want to check out, you know, all the cars. I mean, it's kind of the same process. You want to check out the resis. You want to check out this resi, that resi. Resi's residential, if you didn't know. And you basically, I don't think you want to check those apartments. I don't even think you can get up to the different floors on that one, I'm sure. I wouldn't bother with those ones, but I would bother with all these houses. This is another one of those giant houses I just showed you. As you move down here, you just want to look up people. There's nothing ever in this courtyard. You can check the shop right there. It's just a normal shop. That's all around the maps. Just goes behind the counter and shit. I'll show you this residential though. It's got a few gun spawns up here on the shelf and on the floor. Right there. I think that's just regular items. On the shelf, on the table, we got tranquilizer darts as an ammo spawn. Come in here behind the bed. That's a normal spot. Come in here. It's kitchen. Nothing ever in here, but you know, there's some of that good food. Let's take some of that. And bathrooms never have shit, so yeah, you don't want to mess with those. Another big residential house. Garages never have guns in them. This is mainly guns and ammo. Right there we got a truck spawn, I think. Is that a truck spawn? I don't actually know. Yeah, it is. Right here we got a truck spawn. Anyone wants to know how to build a truck or where to find one, here we go. There's a truck spawn. If you didn't know how to build vehicles, shit, you just open the inventory and you have to fill all this stuff to be able to use them. These resis, same thing. Garages, not much in those. This is just like the apartments I've been showing you the whole video. You just walk in, you know, you do a little sweep of every floor, and then you get the fuck out. So yeah, here I'll check this one for you guys. Do one more rundown, and then we're done. I'm pretty sure we're done. Nothing. And loot does respawn pretty quickly in this game, so you can just keep checking the same buildings every like 30 minutes or so. So yeah, there's nothing in here. A lot of people think that there's loot in those giant office buildings, and they also think that there's loot in the motels. Never go in the motels. There's never anything in there. I'll show you the motels right now. So you just want to check out those two buildings right there as well, and then all these stores over here. I'll show you. But at the entrance, the way I didn't go, you got this giant motel on the side of that right there. Don't ever check that. There's nothing in there. Don't even worry about that. So if you wanted to come in the parking lot, you can loot all the cars. I don't know if anything spawns on the buses. Don't quote me on that. It could spawn the seats. I'm not sure though. I know cars spawn shit though. Cars are legendary. I'll show you how to loot one of these stores if you didn't know. When you walk in, you basically just want to yeet, check over the counter, see if anything's under there. This is a kitchen. I know there's sometimes kitchens. That's basically it for the stores. It's mainly about the counter spawns and the shelf spawns. Yeah, we're basically back to where we were, you know. Just check. We checked all the cars, you know, check everything good. The supermarket never spawns guns anywhere except under the counter. So I'll show you that right now. You know, I mean, every counter can spawn a gun, pistol. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for the Brightmoor loot guide. If you did enjoy or found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for some more. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.